So since there's so many of us out there who enjoy the Apple MagSafe battery pack, those of us out there that actually knows how to use it, one thing that comes in my mind that I'm pretty sure comes in your mind as well is if they're ever going to make a Gen 2 version of it. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and say my wish list of the Gen 2 Apple MagSafe battery pack, just in case Apple stumbles up on this video, but they don't know who Technical T is. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is basically the things that I want to see if Apple ever decide to do a second generation of the Apple MagSafe battery pack. Now, I did bring two others over here. I have an Anchor, which I think is the 621. We already know they got the craziest naming convention when it comes to battery packs, and I have the OtterBox 5K. Now, one thing that I want them to take characteristics from both of these. All right. So the first thing that I want them to do, since Apple is all about MagSafe, they're all going in on MagSafe, have the ability for the Apple MagSafe battery pack to charge via MagSafe. That is one thing. I feel like this is the only, and this is the OtterBox 5,000 milliamp hour external battery charger. This is the only one that is able to charge via MagSafe. Now, there might be other ones out there on the market, but for name brands that we know, because I like to rock with name brands, this is the only one that I can think of. So if you can see over here in this corner right here, it is charging via MagSafe. You don't even have to put this on a Type-C charger if you don't want to. Of course you can, to probably charge it up a little bit quicker. But this is the only MagSafe battery pack that actually charges via MagSafe and has a decent strength MagSafe. So since the Apple MagSafe, you know, Apple is all up on MagSafe, give us the ability to just drop this on a MagSafe charger and let's charge it up via MagSafe. So that's going to be the first thing. Now, going along with charging, what of course is going to be characteristics on both of these is going to be Type-C. All right. I mean, if you're talking about rumors of making the iPhone 15 Type-C, I'm not sure if you're going to make the 15 or the 15 Plus or whatever it is. I don't know if they're going to be Type-C, but just let's go ahead and jump on the Type-C wave and let's go ahead and make the Apple MagSafe battery pack Type-C, because when I do take this thing with me, say I take it for a weekend or something like that, guess what I got to pack? I got to pack a Type-C charger. Most likely I'm charging something via MagSafe. I'm not plugging it in. I'm throwing in my Anchor Cube or my 3-in-1 MagSafe charger that charges via Type-C. But guess what I got to do? I also have to throw in a Type-C cable just to charge my Apple MagSafe battery pack. So I'm pretty sure you're right along like everybody else, man. Charge this thing up Type-C and you don't have anything to be worried about. Now, one thing that I'm not too pressed about, but would be a nice feature, is going to be size. All right. Now, this 621 is very, very small. All right. This is very small. The Apple MagSafe battery pack is designed to be used on your phone when you are out and about. And when this thing is attached to a phone, it just really disappears. You really cannot feel this thing. Side note, if you're looking for a very nice minimalistic case, simple, gets the job done. If you want to switch up from the Caudabe sheath, look, Caudabe also offers the Synthesis as well, which switches it up, gives you grip on the corners. Just a clean, very minimal case. This is going to be the Synthesis, all right? This is also, I believe this made my top 10 case videos when we are talking about my 10 picks for the 14 Pro Max. Links will be down below to go ahead and grab yourself up a Synthesis. But when you're talking about a thin case like this and then you pair it with another thin Apple MagSafe battery pack, that's going to be a good look all around. Now, although the current battery pack is not a thick one, you know, it will be beneficial if they made it just a little bit thicker. So go ahead and make the choice of just making it a little bit thicker, a little bit thinner, in my opinion. So it's just a little bit easier to use when you're talking about it being attached to your phone. Now, another thing, both of these are 5,000 milliamps, all right? We know this milliamp of this thing, I can't remember it. Put it down in the comment section down below, but it's not 5,000, all right? This is small and it's 5,000. This is a little bit chunkier, and guess what? It's not 5,000. So go ahead and round it up, make it 5,000 milliamp hours so all of the crybabies will stop saying it doesn't have power, it doesn't have the strength to do what it needs to do. Go ahead and make this 5,000 milliamp hours. Just go ahead and bump up those milliamp hours. And also, let's go ahead and do a Find My feature, all right? They're putting Find My in everything. You got your AirTags, you got all that. Any product that comes out now from Apple needs to go ahead and have Find My ability just in case this thing falls off your phone and you drop it, because it is possible. All right, this is meant to be used while attached to your phone, and guess what? You could be somebody who takes this out of your pocket and it pops off and it slides out, and guess what? Now it's lost. Go ahead and throw Find My in here. I don't think it would make this product any thicker, and I don't feel like it'll make it that much more expensive. So if you throw those things in there, man, I feel like that will be a solid Gen 2, all right? Charge via MagSafe, of course, make it Type-C, make it a bigger milliamp hours, just make it 5. You don't have to do anything extra. And then throw Find My ability in there to just be able to find it in the event that you drop it. Now, another thing that'd be cool, Apple, lower that price, man. The price for this thing is really too expensive. Yes, it has a good use case, but stop hitting us with that Apple price. Let's go ahead and lower that thing down just a little bit. So if you're like myself and you're looking for a Gen 2 version of the Apple MagSafe battery pack, let me know in the comment section down below, what features would you like to see in it? I'm curious to see what you guys say. I'm pretty sure there's something I didn't think about. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to, what would you bring to the Gen 2 of the Apple MagSafe battery pack? Now, if you don't know anything about this thing and you click on this video and you want to know the true functionality and how to use it, I'll be sure to pop that video right here.